Hey, what up? It's been a long time since we've done one of these Cave Talk videos. I'm Derek. This is Joe. We are Cave House Studios, and we got a new project coming in 2025. Joe, you want to tell them a little bit about what we're working on?
Yeah, we are working on a Lovecraftian horror detective noir show made with AI in the 1920s. Um, let's just go ahead and watch the trailer, and then we can talk about it.
All right, here's the trailer for Echoes of Arkham.
Arkham, a city where shadows hold secrets and only the desperate search for answers. Frank O'Neill, investigator of the unknown. An orphan turned scholar of forbidden lore, he's Arkham's last defense against horrors that defy reason. Haunted but relentless, he battles the darkness to protect those he loves and to solve Arkham's darkest mysteries.
Well, I hope you guys like that trailer. We've got a lot of awesome stuff that we've been working on. We have 2 episodes already done. We have a plan for an entire season of the show that we're going to release in 2025. And it's going to be some awesome Cthulhu, Lovecraftian horror, um, you know, hype stuff that, is coming out. And it's going to be out on a regular basis, probably one a month, if not faster. Who knows? But I think that the AI has been able to give us tools that we can use to create a story that we couldn't have created before. As far as a period piece in the 1920s, Arkham, we couldn't have done that without spending thousands of dollars. Now we can actually pull these things off on a regular basis, and it's
Yeah,
pretty awesome.
yeah, absolutely. This really plays to our strengths. We've always kind of been a post team, so allowing us to go right from the storytelling, scripting, concept art, pre-production phase right into post-production essentially allows us just to continue, doing what we're good at. We're still using the same, Adobe tool set. They've actually
Yeah.
incorporated a lot of generative AI tools into the Adobe tool set, in addition to about 2 dozen other tools that we've incorporated into our workflows. And it
Yeah.
just allows us to create content at a pace that's probably at least 10 times faster than our previous models. We've did about 3 short films over the course of 3 to 4 years, and just the cycle of it, not to mention the expense of it, but the release
Yeah.
schedule. It's like we're releasing like 1 short film a year. It doesn't really have a good place to go at the end of the release. So you know I think we're in a unique place here with the technology and our approach to using the technology, because there's a lot of filmmakers, a lot of indie filmmakers who are still going through that same model of production and crowdsourcing, fundraising, and trying to find distribution and all that stuff. And then there's the folks using the
Yeah.
AI tool set that they're not really they're more content creators. They're not really doing like narrative storytelling with it. I think there's a good kind of niche right there in the market for us to kind of be a part of.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the fact that we can create a episode within 2-3 weeks, um, from script form to final product is just amazing. That used to take us 2 or 3 weeks just to come up with pre-production and to plan the production, and
Right.
taking production day out of it and just sort of focusing on pre-production and post-production leads us into the ability to just create off the speed of our ideas. If I have an idea, I can just start generating things on, like right there, and you're not hindered by the fact that, well, we got to go and shoot this. Well, I'm not Disney. I don't have millions of dollars to just burn on production and reshoots and everything else. It's so much better, or for an indie filmmaker to just, as you're coming up with ideas to just start creating. So that I feel like, you know, AI right now, the tool is just too powerful to not pick up. You know, I feel like I want to see people pick this tool up and make awesome stuff, because Hollywood's not really making that really good stuff right now. Everything is real safe and they don't want to take any chances. But I think with AI, we can get some real indie filmmakers, some artists that can come out and really produce some awesome stuff. And you don't need to, you don't need to get investors. You don't need to pass it through any sort of filter to try and create it. You can just, be creative and start making stuff. I think we need filmmakers to start picking this tool up. Honestly, I know a lot of people are adverse to it, but I think it's a good idea to just accept that this is the future.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is the tool for indie filmmakers, really, because it reduces a lot of barriers, and it's really just the old guard standing in the way with their labor unions and their elaborate contract laws and stuff that divide all the labor up into, oh well, you can't pick that light up because you're an electrician and you're not a grip, or whatever the hell the law states. Yep. And you got to have attorneys on retainer for all this stuff and all this insurance and everything. It's just like, it's
how
not
in the fuck
economical.
can you be creative? And how can you fucking be creative when you're dealing with that type of shit? It's so complicated. Like you're trying to get in that space of creativity, and then you're dealing with laws and labor and insurance and all the stuff that the producer has to deal with. But it's hard as a producer to shift into director and start being creative when you're playing both roles.
Right.
I feel like this is a lot easier. A lot of that sort of headache is taken out by AI.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. The headache of trying to wear 50 hats on production day when you got so many,
Exactly.
So much invested in it. It's fun in its own right, but it's the most stressful piece of the storytelling process, that it detracts a lot of ways from even sometimes wanting to approach a project.
Yeah, exactly. Like a period piece, for example. It's just like, forget this. This is a nightmare as far as production-wise. Like when you have to think about all these things, and it's easy as making these episodes. We've made 2 so far, and it's just been so easy as far as being creative and trying to make art. It's like, well, I'm over here and I'm generating these images and I'm generating the video, and any idea I have, I can just try. It doesn't cost me too much to try it. I don't have to ask anyone, hey, can we do a reshoot or this, that, or the other? You can just say, well, you know what, I've got an idea here midway through the thing, midway through the film or whatever, and well, you just go try it. You don't have to hit reshoots and all that stuff. So there's a lot to that.
Absolutely. And the technology is just going to keep getting better. We're going to keep experimenting with new technologies, and that's part of the fun, doing something new, working with new workflows, working with new technology. As somebody who's mostly working in the post space, it's kind of where we have the most fun with it. So the 2025 is just going to have a lot of good stuff in store for AI, for filmmaking tools, for Cave House, and we hope you'll ride on the journey with us. So check out the Echoes of Arkham YouTube channel. The trailer's up there already, so like, subscribe, smash that notification like a burger on the griddle, and then check out the Instagram page for Echoes of Arkham, and we'll be having other content that we're releasing as part of Echoes of Arkham over there as well. So thank you for tuning in today, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Check it out, Echoes of Arkham.
Peace.